Feeling the squeeze, that tightness in your chest, the chaos in your thoughts, the weight of pressure building up? Good. That's not a weakness, that's raw fuel. And if you know how to channel it, you don't just survive the storm, you ride it. Most people let stress break them, but high performers, they let it build them. If you're feeling stretched thin, like life's testing every limit you've got, stay with me. You're not breaking down, you're being forged. Because today, we're unlocking the secrets to turning pressure into power and stress into momentum. If you're ready to master your play, stick around. Hit that like button if you're in, as this could be the mental reboot you've been waiting for. Let's be real, stress isn't going anywhere. It shows up when the bills are stacking up, when you're running out of time, when you're chasing something big but it feels just out of reach. It creeps into your mornings, your relationships, and your sleep. Most people treat it like a warning sign, like something's wrong with them for feeling it. But here's the truth, no one tells you. Stress doesn't mean you're failing. It means you care. It means you're in the game. Because the only people who never feel stress are the ones who've stopped showing up for their life. Here's what most don't realize. Stress is a signal. And if you flip how you respond to it, it becomes your signal to level up. Think about it. Some of your greatest wins, your proudest moments, they came right after the stress tried to break you. And that's not a coincidence. What changed? You did. So instead of avoiding stress, what if you leaned in? What if every time the pressure rises, it's actually life saying this is your moment? Rise to it. That's what we're about to tap into. A strategy to shift how you see stress so it stops being a problem and starts becoming a power play. In the next part, we'll break down how to take that messy, chaotic pressure and turn it into drive, clarity, and confidence, even on your worst days. Before we go deeper, drop a comment below. What's the biggest thing stressing you out right now? This is your space to get real, and it might just be the first step toward taking control. And if this message is landing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Our Playbook is here to help you play life at your highest level with no fluff, just real strategy. Stay tuned. We'll take you into the mindset shift that makes stress not just tolerable, but transformational. Let's break something wide open right now. Stress doesn't mean slow down. It doesn't mean you're broken. It means your system is activating. Your brain, your body, your instincts, they're all trying to tell you something. You're about to grow. But here's the catch most people miss. Stress only becomes destructive when you resist it. Have you ever tried holding a beach ball underwater? The harder you push, the more explosive it gets when it finally pops up. That's what happens when you fight your stress. But if you stop trying to suppress it and start using it, it then becomes your launch pad. Here's how you flip the switch. Step 1, see the signal, not the threat. When pressure kicks in, such as tight deadlines, tough conversations, a goal that feels too big, it's easy to panic. But the first thing to remember, it's just a signal. Your body's telling you something matters here. Instead of thinking, this is too much, start asking yourself, what is this pushing me toward? That shift alone changes your energy. It transforms fear into focus. Step 2, breathe into the surge. When the pressure hits, your breath usually disappears. You tense up, shoulders clench, mind spins. Don't fight it, feel it, then take control of it through your breath. Here's a simple play. Take one deep breath in through your nose. Hold for 4 seconds. Let it out slowly, like you're deflating a balloon. That one act puts you back in the driver's seat. You're no longer reacting, you're responding. You just turned survival mode into strategy mode. Step 3, find the fire in the friction. Think about this. Friction creates heat. That heat, it's what fires up engines. It's what creates light. And when you're under pressure, that same friction is generating something powerful inside you. Urgency, clarity, and creativity. Ever noticed how some of your best ideas show up when you're backed into a corner? That's not luck. That's stress waking up your edge. So stop waiting for calm to make a move. Some of your greatest moves are meant to happen in the chaos. Here's the moment most people miss. Stress isn't just a feeling, it's a call to action. A pressure test asking, are you ready to grow? And when you stop seeing it as the enemy, it becomes your edge, a mental trigger, a fuel source, a switch that once flipped can light up your entire path. This is the moment where things shift, where stress stops being the thing holding you back and starts becoming the reason you rise. We're taking all this energy and transforming it into something you can use daily, with a clear, step-by-step strategy to stay focused, move faster, and win under pressure. Now that you know stress isn't your enemy, it's time to use it. We're done letting pressure control the day. From here on out, we run the play. Let me walk you through the Power Playbook method, a simple system to take stress and flip it into daily momentum. Not once in a while, not when you feel ready. Every single day. Step 1. Identify the pressure point. Start your morning with this one question. Where am I feeling pressure right now? Don't overthink it. Just name it. Maybe it's that deadline, that tough conversation you're avoiding, that big goal that keeps haunting you from the back of your mind. Why start there? Because pressure points are where your power lives. That tension you feel, that's where the game is being played. So instead of dodging it, locate it, own it. That's where the breakthrough begins. Step 2, break it into one power move. The mistake most people make is trying to solve everything at once. That's how stress becomes overwhelming. So here's the play. Shrink the chaos. Look at that pressure point and ask, what's one move I can make today to shift this? Not 5, not 10, just 1. You'll be surprised what happens when you commit to one bold action, even if it's small. That call you've been putting off, that email, that 20-minute sprint on a hard task. Small wins under pressure build trust in yourself. And trust, that's momentum. Step 3, set a timer and move fast. Once you've chosen your power move, don't let it sit. Create urgency, create heat. Set a 20-minute timer, no distractions, no I'll do it later, just go. This turns stress into motion. And the moment you take action, you hijack the system. You go from stress owning you to you owning the moment. Even one focused burst like this changes your entire energy for the day. Step 4, reflect, rewire, repeat. At the end of your day, pause for just 60 seconds. Ask yourself, how did I respond to pressure today? What did I learn about myself? What's the win I'm taking into tomorrow? This reflection isn't fluff. It rewires your brain to associate pressure with progress. Over time, stress stops being a trigger for panic and starts becoming a trigger for performance. This is where transformation locks in. You're not here to live reactively. You're not built for average. You're here to lead yourself, even under fire. And this method, it gives you the playbook to do exactly that. One stress signal, one power move, one focused sprint, one daily win. That's it. Simple, powerful, repeatable. We're bringing it all home with a powerful mindset shift that ties everything together. It'll challenge how you see pressure, goals, and growth from this day forward. You made it this far, which already says something powerful about you. Most people bail when the second pressure rises. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect mindset. But winners, they don't wait for calm. They build clarity inside the chaos. And that's what this journey has been about. You've learned how to stop running from stress and start rising with it. You've got the method, the mindset, the playbook. Now let's talk about the real shift, the one that changes your life, not just your schedule. Here it is. Stress isn't trying to stop you. It's trying to shape you. The pressure you feel, it's feedback. It's showing you where you're growing, where you're stepping up, where something matters. The same way muscles tear before they grow, your capacity is expanding every time you move through discomfort. So instead of asking, how do I make this easier? Start asking, who am I becoming because of this? That's where the power lives. You see, stress isn't the villain, it's the mirror. It reflects back your doubts, your dreams, your limits, and your potential to blow past them. And once you see it for what it really is, you stop fearing it, you start using it. Every moment of pressure becomes a choice. Freeze up or level up, retreat or rise, avoid the moment or own it. And here's what's wild. When you start showing up like that again and again, life stops feeling like something happening to you. It starts becoming something you're driving. I've got one final question for you. What would your life look like if you stopped waiting for comfort and started moving with confidence, even when it's hard? Because everything you want, focus, growth, success, peace, it's not on the other side of stress, it's through it. And you've got the tools to get there now. If this video hit home for you, take a second to reflect. Drop a comment. What's your next power move? Whether it's a decision, a goal, or a mindset shift. Claim it. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Power Playbook is here every week to give you the tools, strategies, and mindset to master your day and your life. This isn't just self-improvement. This is about becoming who you were meant to be. even under pressure. Your next level, it starts now. Go get it.